So, hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining again to our live stream, which happens every Tuesday and Thursday. So, my name is Björn. I'm co-CEO at Resolution. And in this live stream, we stream our marketing stand-up meeting, which starts at 10. But before we start with that, I explain an always a topic out of the Agile universe, which we discuss with customers or other partners, other vendors, other solution partners. And we discuss this topic a little bit, and you will get my opinion or our opinion or a little bit of summary of a lot of opinions. Before we start with that, when you are searching for a tool which helps you to structure your dailies, your stand-up meetings, check out our app, NASA, not another stand-up app in the Atlassian marketplace. But let's start with the topic. So there are a lot of interesting things about the questions in the daily stand-ups. So, and in 2020, on the page scrumguide.org, which is a little bit the Bible or the manifest for agile behaviors or agile structure, the guys who are organizing the page, they deleted the recommendation for the 3 classic questions. And these questions are normally: what happened yesterday? What's my plan today? And are there any blockers? And that's an interesting aspect because we figured out a little bit, and especially in discussions with other organizations, that this leads a little bit to dailies without a structure, because their interpretation is, maybe we don't need any questions or any structures anymore. But let's check it out and let's deep dive a little bit what is defined for a daily Scrum meeting. And let's also check another page about bad meetings, and let's try to combine it. Good. Okay, let's start. Let me share my screen. Here we go. We need this one. And we going in this mode. Okay, cool. So the daily Scrum definition. So that's a page. I will post it also later in the notes. So that's a page, and it says, and that's a really good definition here. The purpose of a daily Scrum is to inspect progress towards the sprint goal and adopt the sprint backlog if necessary, and adjusting the upcoming planned work. So it makes totally sense. So the first thing what a plan normally is doing, or a project normally is doing, is change. And we need to adapt to this change, that progress is not stopped or something is blocked, or you just realize at the end of the sprint or on the project deadline that something hasn't worked out. So adoption of actual things which are upcoming spontaneously is a super important part. And they also define, okay, it's a 15-minute event. There's a Scrum Master, product owner, and so on, and a little bit sprint backlog, etc., etc. But here's an interesting sentence. So the developers can select whatever structure or technique they want, as long as their daily Scrum focus on progress towards a sprint goal and produce an actionable plan for the next day of the work. So this is an interesting aspect, because my interpretation here is, okay, this means the developers can choose the stuff. And that's definitely something what you should define as a team. But not every person is a meeting expert or an organization expert to figure out what is the best way to plan the next day, or to also inform my team about it. So we just strongly believe it needs somehow guidance from somebody who's taking the role, who's taking the responsibility, and driving the success of these daily stand-ups, and also asking the questions, is our stand-up productive and helpful for the team? And if not, should we change something? And the interesting point is, when you're not doing this, and for this I found a second article, we'll also post it. The article is about bad meetings, reasons, risks, and remedies. And there are some interesting things in it. So first of all, here is a beautiful definition. What is a bad meeting? And it is here, and it says, okay, A bad meeting is when you meet too often. That's a little bit difficult for a daily, where a few people dominate the conversation, and where leaders, my interpretation is not automatically management. It could be also the meeting leader. But leaders fail to create an environment where attendees really wrestle ideas and engage in critical thinking. And I mean, a stand-up is not for having a lot of new ideas and so on, but it's definitely about engagement. And it is, or it could be also the place to pop in with new ideas and starting the conversation about an idea on a very short form and then planning a follow-up. Super interesting. And that's also what we nearly always getting as feedback is that only 70% of leaders, and again, my interpretation is, that are leaders who conducted here a survey from the Harvard Business School. So yes, it will be management roles and so on. So 17% of the leaders report that their meetings are productive. Okay, that's good, but just 17%. So this means, and that's what they say here, that 71% of the meetings are unproductive and inefficient. And 62% said meetings are somehow missed opportunities, or they miss the opportunity to get the team closer together. So it means the main goals of a meeting is at a daily, a stand-up meeting, a brainstorming meeting, whatever. So every meeting type is something between 60 and 70% useless. It's not just useless, you are also burning time and money for your organization, but you also bore potentially your people to death. It has maybe a demotivational aspect in it. So you definitely should improve this when this is also your feeling. Let's jump a little bit to the next point, and they are talking here about what are the reasons for bad meetings. And this is, okay, carrying that weight, that's maybe the agenda which exists since 1990 and has still open points on it where nobody tries to solve them or simply delete them from the agenda. It's also about that only some people dominating a meeting and the rest is quiet and maybe pay attention, but in most of the cases, not paying attention, especially when we're talking about remote meetings on Google Meet or Zoom or whatever. Tolerating showboating, it's again a little bit this extrovert problem. And this is a huge problem in dailies or in stand-up meetings. When a boss joins, there's another interesting video about it. So when the boss joins, everybody starts to report to the boss, and this automatically destroys the team engagement. So check out this video when you want to hear more about this. And leaders talk mainly, and somehow it's not the point for engaging and meaningful discussions. And there is a specific process who leads to these bad meetings. So, and some important parts are here listed. Too many meetings, again, super difficult to define it or to solve this for a daily or for a stand-up meeting. But some organizations are super successful for having the stand-up, maybe not every day, maybe just every second day, to tackle this topic a little bit. Allowing meetings overrun too long? Yes, definitely. So that's why we strongly believe stay in the planned time. That's why we believe it needs a preparation, and why our tool also allow this preparation and also give the structure for the live meeting. This is not so many people thinking about, but it's also taking respect to your teammates. And when you set up a meeting and it overruns, you're not respecting the time of your teammates. They have potentially other plans or back-to-back meetings or whatever. So when meetings overrun, my personal opinion about it, it's also a respect thing. Not creating or circulating or following a clear agenda. And that's a little bit back to the Scrum point. Yeah. So it needs a structure or a technique. It's maybe not the 3 questions. I personally think 2 of the 3 questions are good. Question number 3, the blockers, should be adjusted to the team needs. But definitely you need to have an agenda for successful meetings. And this means also people need to be prepared. And then the clear action points and roadmaps for follow-ups. It's again, you can discuss a lot of things in meetings, and then the meeting ends and it's totally not clear. Okay, what's the outcome now? Maybe let's have a follow-up to define the action points to the actual meeting or something like that. In a daily, we are using our flag functionality for that, for action points like follow-up meetings, which need to be planned one-to-ones, or actions where people need to do something is a super important part. Very often this is tried with a protocol or something like that, but ask your teammates how many people reading protocols. It need to be a good one. So we are solving it with our team journal. Good. Interesting point. So my recommendation, stay with questions, definitely give it a structure, play around with the questions, what are the fitting ones, and discuss it with your team. And let's start with our questions. So preparation, I have 3 minutes left before the team joins. Okay, so let me change a little bit this view here. Okay, that you can see it proper. I already copied my stuff from yesterday with our copy and paste functionality. I'm again in our app, NASA, not another stand-up app, direct in Jira. So subscribe to a connector. I haven't done this yesterday. I had a couple of other things happened. So I still need to do it. Post-production, I worked, let's say it also here, still not done. We'll do it today. And let's add it as a Jira comment as well. Post-production was a little bit progress. At the moment, it looks like it will be finished on Monday. Will be finished on Monday. Good. Also here that everybody is informed. I had a couple of meetings, stream preparation for the next week, and so on, so people know it. Follow up beyond email. I had a lot of progress here. So the newsletter draft is done at the moment. So I'm also wearing the Beyond Team shirt today. So newsletter draft is done at the moment. Haley from Easy Agile, Julia from Refined, and Svetlana from Easy BI are checking it. It is also all contacts are uploaded to CRM. That's interesting context for the team as well. So especially for Hui as a partner manager. And we have now a new mail address, which from our CRM, it's together at beyond-team.io is set up in CRM and tested. It took me a couple of hours to fight with the DNS servers yesterday, but all fine here. So what's the plan today? I need to hurry up a little bit. I have a full meeting day. I had already a meeting about the team week with Freddy. I have an extra fresh sales meeting today. I have a planning session, which was rescheduled because of sickness for our required fields app for the Monday.com marketplace. And I have a HubSpot testing meeting. I have, what else? I have a documentation meeting with Marat and Toby. I have, what else? It's a Beyond Team follow-up. So we're potentially planning a second tour in Europe on team follow-up, but that will be discussed today. Let's check what the outcome is. And I have a small meeting with Funman Andy, but that's not so important for the team here. Do I need something? Yes, I need a meeting with Freddy about LinkedIn. Can you set up a meeting for next week? Please. Good. Prepared. Happy. Let's leave the team in. Perfect. So, Steffi, good morning. Raime, good morning. Freddy, good morning. Andres, good morning.
Good morning.
So, Rico is missing, and Jan and Hui are at the Valientes Day today.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, how are you?
Good.
Good. Yeah. Hey, it's Thursday, so for most of you,
Friday.
Most of you, it's like the Friday. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's join the lobby. Let's share my screen again. It's a little bit too small, maybe like this. So there's Rico. Good morning, Rico.
Morning, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Fine. Perfect.
Sunny day in Berlin.
Yes, after a couple of dark, grayish, little bit rainy days, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see a statistics. How many people talking about the weather in daily stand-ups? I think maybe Raime, you can do a little bit research for that.
We could do a survey, perhaps.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Yeah, or people can comment it if they're talking about the weather in the stand-up. Cool. Okay, then let's start. I can see everybody join. Freddy, you maybe need to click the join button.
Again? Yeah.
Again? It's all about adoption of tools, or? Mm-hmm. Good. So let's start with the meeting. So yesterday, successful day, but I haven't finished all the stuff what I has planned. So I still need to subscribe to the CRM connector stuff. I will do it today. Post-production of the video, a little bit progress, but I just managed to work 30 minutes on it. Couple of meetings yesterday, so no need to explain them again. The NASA meeting with Jamal and Warsaw Dynamics was interesting. So they also want to use it now in the marketing team and want to restart it in the development team. And then I finished the newsletter for the follow-up for the Beyond Team Tour. So the draft is done at the moment. The team is checking it on typos and so on. So maybe, Freddy, you can also check it on typos? Yeah. Can I send it to you? Perfect. Sure. Thank you very much. And I uploaded all the contacts in the CRM. We have now a mail address as an organization mail address, which can be used as a from address for emails. It works, it tested. So yeah, but it took me 3 hours to set up all the stuff and writing the newsletter. Today, mostly meetings. Freddy, we had already a meeting about the team week. I think later in our AD&D meeting, everybody will know a little bit more what our plan is there. I have direct after this the extra fresh sales meeting, which happens now on a weekly basis every Thursday. The planning session for required fields, because Veronica was sick last Tuesday. So we're doing it today. I have a meeting with Hayo about HubSpot testing because we have a little bit of backlog in HubSpot testing here. So want to optimize it. Meeting with Marat and Tobias to restart our documentation project, that we find a new platform for our documentation. And then also a follow-up meeting with the Beyond Team crew. And Freddy, can you set up a meeting for us somewhere next week that we talk about LinkedIn. I need potentially your support and a couple of activities on social media.
Sure.
Cool. Perfect. And that's done. I'm not in time. I'm always not in time.
Not always. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay.
Happy.
So I will do it a little bit shorter as usual.
Oh,
So
thanks,
to
Steffi.
save your
Then together we are in time.
yeah.
Great
Considering
timing.
Johannes are in the meeting, we have a little extra time normally.
Yeah, exactly.
I finished all the images for copies, blog post for the task act timer. I created 2 more videos for Humano. I did the Udemy Figma skill bit. And today I need to pause the Udemy Humano video post-production because I have several questions to Chris. So then I will create or work more on the required fields logo because this is still open since a few months, I think now. And I will create new avatars for the new colleagues. And we'll also do some progress in Figma skill build.
Okay. Do you need something for the required fields logo?
Later that day, yes. I will create new ones and then ask you.
Okay, good. And I just put it on the list. Thank you very much. Rico.
Hi. Yeah, I was dealing with some stuff from ages ago that I had on my pipeline and never got to it. I've set up a meeting for today with Philip at 11. Then I saw that Kinsta has an early hint feature. I need to do some research if this would affect our sites positively. And then if it's possible to implement it, I would love to implement it and will implement it. We can always turn it off if it doesn't work right. And then Paige sends through some legacy images out from size, and I want to take care of this. The next thing, we need to talk about the news section. The event that we have right now on the news section is today, if I'm not mistaken, and we would need an update for that. So
Okay.
Just need to sort this out into the team here to potentially discuss offline or.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a quick solution for it. Can you create something with Reimer and Steffi that we just promote this live stream at the moment then on the news section?
Sure
because
thing.
we don't mention it on our website at all.
Yep, good too.
Cool.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. And no, it's this one, and this goes away. Okay. So, Reimer.
Yep. So yesterday, sorry, I'm going back to because I was looking at the home. I did have a very nice meeting with Jack from Capable, and today I will start working on the about section. The idea is he's given me freedom to change the copy in the home, the about, and the first feature. And I'm gonna start with about then home because I think the about is going to set the tone. Already started. It's not like something you can do very quickly, but it's interesting. It's interesting work. I also did something that I think is interesting for the battle card, which is basically the I call it degradation journey when you do stand-ups wrong and people are frustrated, they hate it, whatever, they don't listen to each other. And the mirrored image of what happens when you do it with Nessa, and then you're happy and upbeat, and everything is like really nice. I think that could be. It's a bit detailed now. It's in that link there. Also embedded, it's a Figma thing embedded on Confluence, works very well. So yeah, I think we can use it in the battle card, but possibly a simplified version of it. And then that would be like for more like trainings with consultants or whatever.
Okay, sounds cool.
Yeah.
I will check it out.
And yeah, that's it. Making progress with all of those things today, some meetings, etc.
Cool. Perfect. Is this the same year? The same link?
Yeah, same link. I just placed it twice, so
Okay, good.
nobody can miss it.
Okay, cool. Perfect. No, I will check it out. Andres.
Yeah, so yesterday I had a meeting with Cappy regarding the video for out of office, and I'm already in contact with Alex to follow up with this. Also, I shared with Tian the keywords that I found that we can optimize on our listings. I will keep on doing some research in there. Also, I updated the documentation from Google Analytics with the access rules information. I was in contact with the customer that it's requiring the multi-language topic, and I made some more research over there. And for today, yeah, the required fields planning meeting, AD&D that I was already mentioned. I will start a dashboard with the data from the attribution from the marketplace, as we mentioned last week. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. Perfect. So means a complete new dashboard or integrated in our existing ones?
I think a new one at the moment. Okay. And if I find some graphs that are interesting, I'll add them to some of the original dashboards.
Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you. Then we have Tian is not here, but he has also no update. So he just clicked on it. Okay. And then Freddy.
Yep. Can't see it. No.
I can see it.
Yeah, now I can see it. Yeah, we already had the team week meeting this morning. Then did I write sales and marketing?
Yes.
It was done. Yeah. That was done last week. Oh, Tuesday. Wow. So confused today. On Tuesday, I only had meetings. I had the social update meeting with Tian, which was a little longer, the agency meeting and the sales and marketing meeting. And I was off in the afternoon. And today, we had the team week meeting this morning. We have the AD&D. I'll join the partner Stammtisch later today. Then
when is it today?
I think at 11.
Okay, can you ask? I'm still waiting for answer from Dave about the charity event thing and so on, about an appointment. Can you ask him?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, thank you.
And then I want to post some blog posts today. I didn't do it on Tuesday because I didn't have the time with all the meetings going on, but I'll post some today.
Okay, cool.
And I'm still waiting for Atlesian's answer.
Okay, good. That's waiting for Atlesian. Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So then...
something real quick I forgot. We have confirmation from Alex to do the 1 hour video about a story, etc. On Thursday at 4 p.m. for Thursday next week.
Perfect. Yeah, cool. I see it now in the calendar.
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. You have the invite. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Are we recording with Google Meet because there's a Google Meet link in it?
I guess so. I didn't ask. Any suggestions there, or?
Yeah, they normally use the other tool as well, or we could use Restream or also the other subscription what we have, but we can discuss it separate. Let's have a chat about it. Good. Okie dokie. Then I think our participation in the stand-up is really good in this sprint because the sprint is so fresh. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Have an amazing Thursday and see you later around in other meetings.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.